Hey boys and girls, good morning. It's Tuesday. I really hope you picked up your packet yesterday and that you are having an okay week so far. And let's take a look at our plan for today. All right, so first we're going to look at our journal and do our daily check-in. We are going to review our 3 personal standards. We are going to look at our packet day 2 because yesterday was day 1. And then we are going to look at what's available today for you on Google Classroom. So that's our plan. And yesterday I wrote that I was feeling a 5 because I might get to see some of my students, and then you learned that I didn't get to because we needed to make sure we were being safe, and it's okay. So my mood changed during the day, but that's okay. We have a lot of feelings. But yesterday it says, today I folded a lot of laundry. I didn't like it, but it had to get done. That is so true. I hate folding laundry. I don't mind doing laundry, folding it and putting it away. Oh, I don't like it, but we got to do what we got to do sometimes. All right, let's do our check-in for today. All right, it says, I am feeling a 4 today because I'm going to see my friends today using the internet. So I'm going to see some of my teacher friends. We're going to practice using an internet program, and we're going to have like a little pretend class together. So we get to see each other and talk to each other and see if it's something that we want to use with our students. So I'm excited to get to see some of my friends because we've all been kind of stuck at home. All right, so let's check this off our list. Journal and check-in, boom. All right, 3 personal standards. So we have not said these in a while, so I wanted to remind you that in our classroom, we don't really have class rules, but we have our 3 personal standards. So remember, the first one is to show respect. Can you do that with me? Show respect. The second one is to make good decisions. Can you do that one with me? Make good decisions. And the third one is solve problems. Can you do that one with me? Solve problems. So even when we're not in class, even if you're at home, our 3 personal standards can come in pretty handy. Check. Oh, packet day 2. So let's take a look at that. We have the directions. And for reading, it says, read for 15 minutes, use a book of your own or a foldable book from the end of this packet. And there are little books at the end of the packet that you can read. Also, our read aloud in Google Classroom, you can use that towards your 15 minutes of time. And then the Oregon Trail, take turns reading the diary entries with your child. Point out the dates of the diary entries and discuss what it might have been like for Edith on the Oregon Trail. And that story is right here. So you guys can take turns reading that, and remember, whenever we have like a diary entry or a letter, you always start with a greeting and a comma. So there's that. It's pretty short. It's just a couple pages. All right, so, ooh, writing. This one looks pretty fun today. It says, write a letter to your friend. And we have this pretty cool paper here. And it already has Dear Blank, so you decide who your friend is. I would probably write, Dear Miss Rimmer, I am tired of being at home, but I am finding plenty of things to do. When we don't have to be at home anymore, do you want to go shopping? See what I'm saying? You can write whatever you want to whoever you want. Just try to use your best handwriting. Start all sentences with a capital, end them with punctuation like a period or a question mark. And at the end we sign it, your friend, and I would write Mrs. Thompson, and you write your name there. So I think you guys have this one. I'm not going to give you any sentence frames here, but I think you guys are going to do a good job with that. All right, so then we have day 2 math, and it says start with day 2 math. Start with day 2 math task of adding using base 10 blocks. Cut out the base 10 block cutouts. Fun. Continue with day 2 math activities. End with day 1 math fluency where student is encouraged to solve problems using multiple strategies. Okay, so basically we're gonna look at day 2 math task, we're gonna cut stuff out, we're gonna do our assignment for today, and then you're gonna look at yesterday's stuff. Okay, we got this. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, and I skipped a part. In writing, there's also this practice page where it says commas and greetings and closings. It says letters or emails end with a closing. A closing includes words such as yours, yours truly, love, or sincerely, followed by a comma. The letter writer's name appears below the closing. So here's some examples. Yours, comma, Miguel. Love, comma, mom and dad. Sincerely, comma, Mr. Chen. So those are some examples. Circle whether each group of words is a greeting or a closing. Then write it correctly on the line. So remember, a greeting is saying hello, a closing is saying goodbye. So is it saying hello, a greeting, or is it saying goodbye, a closing? Okay, so it says, your friend, is that a greeting or a closing? Dear Eric, is that a greeting or a closing? Hi, Nate. Which one is it? With love, you decide. Yours truly. So that's what you do there. And then you write it correctly here. Okay, now let's go back to math. I'm sorry, guys. So here is our math task. And it says, add with the base 10 blocks. Write the sum on the line. So we have this problem here. Write the answer there. You can show your work here. And then it says in our directions to cut out the base 10 block cutouts. So you should have a page in your packet that looks like this, and we are going to cut all these out. I'm a little nervous because these are really small at the bottom, but I'm going to give it a try. So cutting those out took a little bit of time, but I think it's worth it. And then we kind of have all these little pieces here, but I think if we use like a sandwich bag, like a little Ziploc bag, maybe we can keep everything together. So I have my ones, my tens, and my hundreds. So you can use those to solve your problems for today, your math problems. All right. So it says regroup ones as tens, and we've done this before. And you have your work mat where your tens and your ones go, and you have this to solve your problems with too. I would definitely use these to help you. It's just like our orange base 10 blocks. They're just paper ones, but they will get the job done. All right. And here's some more problems for today. We've done this quite a bit, so I'm not worried about you not understanding how to do this. I think it'll be totally okay. All right, so that is reading and writing and math for day 2. And let's take a look at our list first of all. I lost my marker. I found it. All right, packet day 2. I feel like we covered that. And Google Classroom. So we are going to take a look at Google Classroom and see what our activity is today. So here we are in Google Classroom, and if we scroll down a little bit, you will see for 3/24/20, that's today, it says watch Number Rock video, that's right here. Answer questions on the Google Doc, that's right here. And check out today's read aloud, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So if you click on this, it'll take you right to our place value song that we know. And then let's take a look at this. In this assignment, it has the video again, but as you scroll down, there's questions. So number 1 says, study the set of base 10 blocks below. So we have 3 there, 1, 2, 3, 4. So see what's going on there. What number is represented by the blocks? And you choose A, B, C, or D, and you answer it down here. Question 2 says, study the set of base 10 blocks below. What number is represented by the blocks? So how many is this? You decide A, B, C, or D, and mark your answer here. Number 3 says, which one of the following is equivalent to 39? And you choose A, B, C, or D. And there's the answer there. And which of the following is equivalent to 720? And you have your options here, and you answer here. And the last one says, if 810, I'm sorry, let me say that again. If 810 is 800s plus 110, which of the following is another way to write 810? And I want to give you guys a tip. I would use these base 10 blocks made out of paper to help you do some of this. I think that would be really helpful for this assignment today. And then when you're all done, you're going to click on submit. All right, let's go back. And then just to review what's yesterday, we have Bruce's Big Move. That was the read aloud from yesterday. And from last week, we have Brain Pop about spring and some questions to answer about that. And then who's checking out Google Classroom? Leave a comment here to let me know. So far, no one's made a comment, so I have no idea who's checking this out, but that's okay. You still can. And here's the link to our YouTube channel. All right, so that's what's going on in Google Classroom today. And this would be a good thing to do during your online learning time, but you can also do SmartAnts or RazKids or Splash Math or Prodigy. So that's what's going on here. So I hope that helped. You know what to do when you're looking at Google Classroom, and you can do it on a computer. You can get the Google Classroom app for your phone or tablet. And yeah, that's available for you. Let's see, I think that's it for today. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you're staying gritty. Remember our 3 personal standards: to show respect, make good decisions, and to solve our problems. We've got this, we're in it together. Definitely ask me questions and stay gritty.